Welcome back, designers, to week 2 at the Design Technology Labs and all the fun that we're going to have here in NOLAT Labs. I know many of you still need to finish your bridge projects, and that's just fine. That is what this time is for. It's perfectly okay to use this week. However, you must finish your bridge project and have it tested before you can produce a proposal for the next project that you want to make. I won't accept any proposals until your bridge project is finished. So really focus on that. It's kind of up to you how much time you want to donate or devote to finishing your bridge, and how quickly you want to do that, because the rest of that time you take away from personal projects the rest of the semester. So it's kind of up to you. The test process for the design of your bridge will look a lot like this video, and I will put a link to that below this video that I'm doing right now in your your daily job for today, so that you can watch it. Bucket of sand, they slowly add it to the bucket that's hanging from the bridge, and notice that they've got some little plank object here hanging the bucket off their bridge for testing purposes. I will also have one that goes through the bridge sideways in case you have a solid base in your bridge. That would be okay as well. But think about where that's going to attach and make sure that that's set up that way, so your design is well testable. Now, as for the personal project, that you will submit to me in your design notebook. So if you haven't gotten a notebook with graph paper or a blank notebook yet, make sure you do that this week. That's very important to be able to submit and keep track of your sketches and design notes in this class and in NOLAT Labs. A proposal is required before you do any personal project. Before I let you use any materials or before you spend a lot of time working on a project, you have to submit a proposal. And there are 3 parts for that. One of those will be a sketch, and that can take different forms depending on what it is that you are doing. If it's CAD/CAM, if it's woodshop, you could have a physical sketch of what it is you're making, a sketch of the physical product at the end. And as the semester goes on, that requirement will go higher. Initially, I won't require very complicated sketches for 6th grade. By 8th grade, unless this is brand new to you, I will expect more. As the semester goes on and we go through more practice sketching, I will expect more and more 3D features and more annotation on those initial sketches. The second thing you might need in your, or that you will need in your proposal, is a list of materials. What do you need? Oh, let me back up. Actually, I forgot to mention, I started saying you could do a physical sketch, but what if you're doing video production? What if you're doing coding? Those don't have a physical product. So then you might need a storyboard or a sketch of what your project should do when it's finished. Even pseudocode, if you know how to do that, would work for the sketch for coding. A storyboard outlining the major scenes, the major events in the story of your film would work for video production. But please note, something like, I'm going to do a film about baseball, or I'm going to make a game, is not going to be acceptable. That is far too general. You must have a much more specific idea about what it is that you want to create before your project will be approved. So the second thing, we're going back. Second thing that you would need would be materials. What do you need in order to produce this project? Physical items, supplies to build it with, access to resources like the recording room upstairs for videos, the workshop tools that you might need to learn. These sorts of things would go on your materials and needs list. And then the last thing, the third thing that you need to put in your proposal, is the need to knows, the N2Ks. What is it that you're going to need to learn for this project? And I expect that you'll have at least one major need to know for any project in here, so that you're constantly helping yourself to learn more. I look forward to finding out what you propose and to testing your bridges. Let's have a great week.